Resiliency, the word basically means to bounce back or to come back from being knocked down. Overwhelm means to be knocked down or turned over. Resiliency means to bounce back from being overwhelmed or knocked down. And they've done a lot of studies now on resiliency. And it turns out that children who don't have difficulty while growing up lack resiliency. Resiliency is found through trouble and struggle and dissent. And we are in a cultural period of dissent. We're in the dark times. The Kali Yuga, it would be called in India. And so it's only when faced with obstacles and environmental threats does resilience or the lack of it emerge. Resilience develops during crisis, where it then provides a way out of the crisis. I hope I'm making sense. Resiliency is really important, but it only comes from being in tension and trouble. So resiliency is not about invulnerability at all, and it's not about superiority. It's actually about the ability to fall, to break, to mistake, to descend, and then to recover a deep sense of vitality that is actually made deeper by the descent. And so to me, that's really important because we're in a time of descent. So resiliency, in a sense, can only happen once the breaking down is recognized and the crisis begins to be seen from a deeper point of view or another point of view. Resiliency begins when we accept the trouble we're in, and then there comes the vision that allows us to see it differently, and that return or that coming of a new vision brings with it a new vitality, and the next thing we bounce back. I'm suggesting we are in such a radical time of upheaval and disturbance, of loss and uncertainty, that we need to learn the practice of resiliency in order to keep bouncing back.